Most welcome to the Voice of Evolution. My name is Preview, so I'm foreseeing the forthcoming sceneries, especially with the eclipses ahead of us. We see a lot of people still struggling every day with their emotions, and the emotional body almost taking over their daily tasks or their daily elixir, and so it is draining them. It is draining in consciousness, it is draining in your individual life, with family members, with friends, on the job. Emotions always drain and pull you down in a level of negativity and density, and so the body gets very heavy and starts actually accumulating more and more than stuff. So in the end, the brain doesn't see clearly anymore. Although we all need to rewire brain waves into the eternal self that we are, there's many levels to reconstruct, and the first level to move out of these large levels of emotions is moving the body into serenity and peace, which offers also a higher level of trust and integrity. I've been putting out a free video about how to move in a vibration of peaceful streaming, because if you can do that like 10 minutes a day, and you can sit still with self and align to your source and allow the frequencies to come through, that will be of great assistance. Because here the eclipse seasons in June will actually set the records straight and bring through every entity what is being requested by the universe, and thus moving from free will into divine will would be good to encourage self, and that is just an alignment. Apart from that, if many people already moved in to their light embodiment, it is great to start to move the brain, the embodiment, to move consciousness into the split shift of new realizations, and that is moving completely out of duality. As we've seen, a lot of light workers struggle with the breath diseases actually, and that does not really match a light body, right? So reason for that is still living in the matrix actually, and not getting out of the matrix. So moving the body from the authentic eternal self, the eternal healing, into the movement of these celestial bodies, that will completely set you free from those densities, and having massive clearings in the lungs, the alveoli, the outlet of the lungs, along the heart circulation, and the cleansing of the blood circulation, which is very important and needs a lot of light technology. So technology is merely applying certain wave formulas in the exactitude of the human anatomy, the glandular construction, the bloodstream, through your heart, through the veins, through the skin. So these all have different constructions. And when moving that body up into the spiritual body, which most people refuse or do not have the exactitude of knowledge about, is where they get stuck and move or sink back in the muddy waters of duality. And so the lungs, the heart cannot expand. So setting up the crystalline grid with the spiritual body and moving into the celestial body, that takes quite some technique to open up in the brain. The brain will get new technology so that rewires on an automatic, and that also moves with the higher 10 ways of creation. And once we move into that and we install that straight beam of radiant health that comes through the wide universe, but is connected also especially to the water, the light water organisms of the earth, we need to know the exact water formula that comes to that. So I'll be giving that in this online course as well, to move into the celestial self, where the water and the blood circulation gets cleansed along your lungs to a high level. And then the most beautiful thing is that we will reset the brain from duality into the triangular equations. Duality is 0, 1, triangular is 0, 1, 2. And that is the missing link on the earth, in computers, on your iPad, your iPhone, everything. So I wonder, as I'm psychologically interested in the physics and science of the divine, moving that through beyond the doctors, physicians, and scientists that are moving into spirit. I haven't seen their brains being rewired over 10 or 20 years, even though teaching it. So you need to see those things in what those who presented have accomplished it. Otherwise, we move back into duality. So that is your parameter. Decipher whom you believe and decipher what sounds true to you. And so installing the capstone of creation back in the brain, that is the lost frequencies actually, then you will feel those spiritual bodies at all time, and you feel so light in the body, beyond that the heavy body of density and all these dense emotions, and that will assist tremendously to release any emotion in the body, because emotions, they need to be worked upon. And that is because otherwise it always recycles back into depression, and that is far away from expression. It recycles somehow into sadness, because there's memory to sad experiences that need to evaporate from the body. And in order to evaporate again, we come back to the breath. You need a very clear, open, eternal, immortal breath to be able to do that, because if your breath chokes on duality, you cannot reach the details in your body that are living in disease actually. And there's many cells that do not even have a nucleus anymore, so they just, they wander around, and that makes people sick as well. So moving first from an eternal foundational embodiment in the crystalline grids, overriding the matrix and moving full time into the ascent with at least the celestial bodies, is a big online course as well, to get you over the hill and increase 1000% your healing capabilities into the immortal vibrations, where you get to work with all teams of light in the galaxies, and that is felt instantly. So here I experienced so many especially emotional diseases in private sessions, and it's so sad how people keep on thinking the same old patterns all of the time, and being attached to the same people, the same persons, the same jobs, that attachment is incredible. So there I specialize really with opening, clearing your lungs to the breath of light, the breath of the living vibration into you, and eliminate all these old connections in your emotional body, apart from diseases. So clearing and resetting mentality is really about being open to it and allowing the healing to come true. So you can either do that yourself. I have so many interesting deep courses that go beyond the nonsense blabber of ego light body training, and really set you in the higher levels of direct connect with your source, your spark, your spirit, and especially all the galaxies, the universes out there, which is needed and is imperative to open up your light into many, many fields of light, or let's say your origin at least. So enjoy this. Should you have any questions, please shoot either way about personal healings that can go very far, or my onlines, or just enjoying my channel to get motivated, inspired, and opening up new aspirations. So I also have, of course, my book there, and mastery degrees to manifest and reset all your goals in the month of June especially, and beyond that. Reset your goals and rewrite that book 20 times. You can print it over and over again, as they offer really the prescription of new life, honored beyond the medication being presented. So mastery degrees to manifest is really a very handy workbook, and it comes with 1 hour meditation of eclipsing the old mindset in the body, which is very wonderful and felt immediately. It can go so deep, so we can really apply it for many, many weeks or even longer as you wish. It's very deep. It eclipses every chakra within and every density that is within every field. So a good preparation for this eclipse season. Thank you again for supporting my channel, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. Bless you all, really. I hope you have the courage to reset your life and see from a higher level, and how much the divine universes are working with us at all times. It's all a matter of connecting and keeping your connections beyond the emotional body. That's what it is. Thank you. Bye.